I've just had to attach my number to the back of my shirt, so yes, I am semi-naked right now. I've just signed on for the time trial. Our club competes against other clubs, and it's the last one that's happening on a Thursday night because it's starting to get too dark too early. I can't believe it. It's like the end of the summer now. That is the cutoff point when the TTs stop and the lakes close. That's it, you're done. And I can't believe we're already there. But yeah, because everyone goes off at 1 minute intervals, so I will go off 11 minutes after we've started, and then 11 minutes gets taken off the overall time. So you're kind of competing against yourself, but you are also competing against other people, so we do get points. And I'll tell you how it goes. The TT did not go as planned last night. So right before my start time, I was riding towards the start line to start, and I fell off, which was not my greatest move because A, it was right by the start line where everyone can see, and it's because the TT bike I have is brilliant, except for some reason it hates changing gears. I don't know if it's me not doing it right. I mean, how can you change gear wrong? I don't know, but the chain keeps falling off every time I try to change gear. So it fell off, got jammed, then I was trying to unclip with my other foot and I managed to jam my foot between the pedal and the bike. So I had no way to unclip, fell over, which is fine, except I go through plasters like anything because I have to go for a run today and my foot is all cut. So that's gonna hurt. Oh, seriously, I need to buy shares in plasters because I feel like there's always a plaster on my foot somewhere. Yeah, so then the TT, I started it and I was like, just shake it off. But I was then really paranoid about the chain falling off every time I wanted to change gear. And it wasn't the kind of course where you can just sit in one gear and go for it. Obviously I kept it in the big ring at the front, but the back, every time I had to change gear, I was just freaking out that it was gonna jam. And I was doing like 35 kilometers an hour. And if it jams at that speed, you're going over the handlebars. So yeah, I just got more and more paranoid. So I didn't do a great time because I was a little concerned. But oh well, I did it, I got round. It's all good practice. It's 11, maybe 10 weeks on Sunday till the European Champs. It's getting close. It's not really. I mean, that's gonna go fast. Welcome to yet another. This is me getting ready for triathlon. I actually thought I've done a lot of showing you like stuff, but never actually me going about doing it. So I'm getting all my stuff together because it's scattered all across my car from my bike ride this morning. For instance, I have my shoes in my car. I have arm warmers and sunglasses. I have my helmet. I mean, really, this car is a tip. Yeah, it's because I went for a ride this morning and then couldn't be bothered to bring it all in. Like, I brought the bike in, obviously, because that is a thief hazard. That's not grammatically correct. Whatever, I brought that in, but I was like, everything else, I'll get it later. I'm gonna have to collect it all to pack it anyway, so I'll just leave it. And now it's got to that point where I have to pack it. And also, I showered, but I haven't done my hair or makeup since I went for a ride, so I look a bit of a state. I'm really sorry. So I have all my stuff. I have to sort the bike out now. Yeah, good old Barry, who I keep falling off. I have now lost my keys, so I'm just gonna have to sit in my car. Just chilling in my car. I'm just not in the mood. I found them with all my stuff. So tomorrow is a sprint triathlon, but it's a relay, so it's really just for fun. It's a 400-meter lake swim and then an 18-kilometer bike, and then I think it's meant to be a 5K run, but it's actually about 3.8 kilometers or something like that. So it's really short, and you do it in a team of 3, so there's 3 of you, and then one person swim bike runs, and then the next person swim bike runs, and then the next person swim bike run. Yeah, shocking that that's how a relay works, but relays come out differently. Sometimes you can do a relay where one person does the swim, one person does the bike, and then one person does the run, but this is one where you do all 3, one after the other. So I'm just doing it with a couple of friends, obviously. I'm doing it with random strangers that I don't like, that would be a bit weird. But because it's fun, I'm not worrying about it. You'll see my shoddy bike check in a minute, which will be my own fault if something goes wrong. But for my bike check, normally I would completely clean it, but as you can see, Barry's looking pretty fine. I cleaned him right before Arundel a few weeks ago. He hasn't really been outside that much since then, so he's still pretty clean. I lubed up his chain this morning, which I then rode on, so it's a little bit dirty, but it feels all right. I'm just gonna go with it. It's only 18K. I mean, his cogs are still clean, so that's all fine. I'm not worried. So all I'm really gonna do is pump up his tires. I'm not gonna bother with the nutrition because it's 18K, don't need food for that. And I'm gonna race him on those wheels, so just pump them up and he's good to go. This is where I discover how hard it is to pump and film at the same time. But I'm gonna give it a go. Okay, we have pump. I'm gonna get a lot of stick for having the caps on, but I just like the caps on. Okay, I like the caps. The caps stay on. Right, I am gonna put you down for this though. Right, that is on, and currently my wheels are at 50 PSI. That is horrific. I usually pump them, I'm a bit of a wuss. I pump them to about 90, and I know they should be like at least 100, especially since I'm not like a super heavy guy, but I like 100. I mean, guys, it's hard enough to get it to 90, all right? And I always fear that if I pump it harder, they're gonna blow, because I've done that before. So 90 it is. I have like, it's such a rubbish pump. It just doesn't do anything. Seriously. I can't do this with one hand. I've done it all of 20 PSI. Because this pump is so rubbish, I don't trust it. It says right now it's at just over 90. This is like solid. This really doesn't want to go anymore and I don't trust it, so I'm gonna stop there. I may have mentioned that I'm pretty nervous at riding Barry. The first time I felt I was like, I'm not going to let this make me scared. So I just continued going. But then I keep falling off. And it's kind of, I've lost the trust. Like, even if it's fine for a while, in the back of my mind I know it could so easily go wrong next time. So even when it's going well, I'm still nervous. It doesn't matter how many times it goes right. That is it, we're done now. And yes, the cap is going back on. I'm making some dinner. I still haven't packed anything. I kind of got distracted. I'm just gonna wing it. Oh geez, my hair's getting more and more frazzled as the day goes on. It is 8:42 in the evening. I would normally have done this all before lunchtime, but it's just a fun race and I've had a lot to do today, so it's being done now. I did pump the tyres up before dinner. I feel like that deserves something. I don't know. You know what? I take this bag to every triathlon. Every one I've ever done, I've taken this bag. Can I remember where I put everything? No. Every single time I'm like, do I put my towel here? Do I put my shoes in this bit? I think it changes every time. There's only so many pockets. There's only so many ways it can go. Shoe out. Right, I've done it. It's all in. Helmet is in there. I put my shoes in here in the end. Towel and wetsuit are in there. I have everything. Oh, you should never say you have everything. That generally means you're gonna forget something. Like my car key. I forgot my car key. This is why you should plan. Always plan. Is actually taking the mic right now. What is this? Look at this slow fire. never get the bikes in the car. Is that gonna close?
Yeah.
I don't like it. As you can see, it's very dark because it's 5:30 in the morning. We are going to Brands Hatch to do a 4-up time trial. So that's where you ride in a group of 4, like wheel on wheel. It's just round an actual road racing circuit. Gonna go pick up one of my teammates. Exactly the same, but hopefully a little bit lighter. Now we're done! Yay!
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.